Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. And I know that Black Friday is imminent, but if you hate that as much as I do, maybe you'll consider giving a Kickstarter pledge as a gift instead. Urban Island Games is trying to fund Emergence Genesis, a superhero deck building game set in an original universe. It's a competitive game where players can customize their deck with different superpowers. Now, not every superhero deck building game is going to be as good as Legendary or the DC Comics deck building game. For every one of those, you get a game like Heroes of Metro City or Hero Brigade, but nevertheless, I have high hopes for this one. I like the artwork, I like deck building. Hopefully it turns out to be a good game. Norsgaard Games is bringing you Norsgaard, which is a tactical miniature skirmish game. I don't think it's a good idea for a company to name themselves after one of their games. That's just my thought. It worked for Cards Against Humanity, but not for many other companies. Anyways, the sculpts in this game look really, really cool, and even though there's a lot of tactical miniature skirmish games up on Kickstarter, as there have been in the past, the story here is cool because you can take control of orcs, and the orcs are actually the noble force in this game, and the elves that they're fighting are apparently evil, and of course there's demons and humans in the mix as well, but I think that's a pretty cool storyline. There is some weird disconnect between the artwork in the game and the actual miniature sculpts. They look like they're from two different games, but nevertheless, if you're in the minis games, check it out. And finally, today we have Raid and Trade from Mage Company. This is a post-apocalyptic game of resource collection and negotiation. In this post-apocalyptic world, there are these cities that are like bastions of safety that all of the remaining humans are trying to get into, but it's not quite that easy. You actually have to have something of value in order to get into these cities, and that's where the game comes in. You roam around the wastelands competing with other players to get all the different resources and essentially points that you need to win the game and get into one of these cities. Seems pretty cool. It's got some good art direction. I haven't always been thrilled with everything that Mage Company has put out, but hopefully this one works out. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check out my channel at youtube.com/BoardGameBrawl. That's a callback. This has been your Kickstarter update, and I'm reminding you to get out there and game every day and in every way. And have a great Thanksgiving. Take care.